Oh, my daughter-in-law was in a wreck last week, and a guy hit her in the rear. And anyway, the highway patrol came. All right, the boy had revoked license. He did not have any insurance. He had his mother's car, did not have a job, and I don't understand why the highway patrol let the young boy drive off in the vehicle.
Is that something you hear a lot about in your practice?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And that's one of the, I guess let's kind of break this down a little bit. First of all, the accident was obviously caused by the other party. Secondly, why the police didn't take him to jail or didn't arrest him or do whatever they should have done, I can't answer that. But let's talk about, and hopefully, I don't know if the caller's still on. Are you still on?
I
think
so,
she's probably dropped. Hopefully there are no injuries, but if there are injuries in this case, first of all, you mentioned that I believe he was driving his mother's car. Now, he might not have had insurance, but if she did have insurance, then the insurance would have followed that vehicle. So chances are there may be some insurance there from a liability carrier. Now, if there's not, if there's no insurance from the driver and no insurance from the mother in that case, then if there's any insurance in your household or in your daughter's household, okay, and that's called UIM, or underinsured or uninsured motorist coverage. That is a separate coverage, a separate policy, if you will, almost, that covers when somebody doesn't have auto insurance that hits you. Well, it covers you for your injuries and damages as a result. So you need to check and look at your policy, your automobile insurance policy, or your daughter's, or the vehicle who your daughter was riding with, and check and see if they have that UIM coverage. So it can come from a number of different places. So don't give up so easily, especially if there were any injuries involved. And there again, like I mentioned earlier, there's also that MedPay coverage on your policy that will cover any out-of-pockets.
And how affordable is UIM coverage?
Well, UIM coverage is the cheapest insurance. I think it's the cheapest insurance out there. I've heard that it's the cheapest insurance out there. There may be something cheaper.
So there's no reason you shouldn't have it on your policy.
There's no reason you shouldn't purchase. And what happens is when you're shopping for insurance, your insurance agent may say, well, do you want to save some money? Do you want to save some money here? Well, we could cut this out because it's not required. We can get you to sign a little waiver, and we can save you a few bucks. And it's so cheap. I want to tell everybody out there, please purchase or make sure that you have coverage, and make sure that your limits are the same as what your liability limits are, because you're protecting. The liability limits protect you against a lawsuit, but your coverage protects you against somebody who does not have coverage. Okay. So you and your family. So take a look at that. If you have any questions about that, give us a call.